Yo, and we're in there. What is up, everybody? My name is Joe. For those that don't know me, might know me as Joe X. Probably not, but I used to make music in my past, and I'm gonna make this short. I ain't gonna do an intro video. I'll make another one of those, but here we go. Steelers 2025 record prediction. Let's keep in mind we did get 10 wins last year. Our roster definitely got better offensively. Aaron Rodgers, we know, is going to actually attack every part of the field, the middle. Hopefully doesn't check down as much as Russ and Justin Fields did, but I guess we're going to see. Defense, we're a defensive team. Very expensive defense. But everything I'm about to say is as if TJ Watt will be on this team come September. If there is no TJ Watt, just disregard everything I say in this video, please. Don't hold any of that against me. But for those of you who don't know, this is the Steelers' schedule for this upcoming season. We're going to be doing week 1 through 4 in this video. So week 1, we got the Jets September 7th at 1. It's going to be at the Jets. Then week 2, we got Seahawks coming into town September 14th. Week 3 at the Patriots, September 21st at 1. So we got some good breaks in those, 7 weeks in between all of those. And then we also got our overseas game this year we're going to be featured in, where we'll be facing the Vikings in Ireland. And that'll be a fun one at 9:30 a.m. So we'll have an early Sunday. Let's get into week 1 versus the Jets. So we're going to be going against Justin Fields, who, if you don't know, was our starting quarterback at the start of last season. He got 4 wins in 6 games, and we decided that wasn't enough. Gave Russell Wilson a chance, and he started out really hot. Over time, we just got to see the same old stuff every single time. But that's regardless of the point. Rematch between Justin Fields. Well, not a rematch, but Justin Fields versus prior team, and Aaron Rodgers versus prior team. So it's going to be an interesting game. First game, Aaron Rodgers as a Steeler. I don't think he's going to come out doing any superstar-like things, but, I think our defense is going to give Justin Fields hell. That's for sure. He's not going to have a lot of time to think back there. He's gonna throw a pick at least. I bet that. And I just don't think the Jets defense, especially coming off of last year. I mean, now, to be fair, they got Aaron Glenn. He's a defensive coach. Defense might be better. I just don't think they're going to be ready for the Steelers. That defense is going to be on the field a lot. So, of course, I got the Steelers W 20-10. Easy. Aaron Rodgers will have one touchdown. Nothing too crazy. Give you over 200 yards passing easily. I think a running game is going to do a lot in that too. So we have like one rushing touchdown, the rest field goals, And then week 2, we are going to be hosting the Seahawks, who I think have gotten worse. Sam Darnold versus Geno Smith. Yeah, Sam is not him at all. Honestly, I think they should be running with what's his name from Alabama, Milroe. I think they should give him a chance. But I think a year off for him would be good anyway. He's not ready right now, but gave Sam Darnold 3 years, I think. Either way, they're coming into Pittsburgh. Sam Darnold's gonna be looking like an idiot. So I got a W, of course. Yeah, Sam Darnold, he's gonna throw at least 1 pick. Steelers gonna have at least 2, maybe 3 sacks. I mean, I think it's gonna be a game dominated by us, honestly. Don't even think it's gonna be close. There's not really much else to say. Seahawks are not a good team, and that's just a fact. So we're 2-0 to start through week 2. At this point, you see I got 24 instead of 20 like last week. Aaron Rodgers is going to settle in a little bit this week. He's going to have a lot more flair. It's going to be a lot more mesh within the offense. I think this week he'll go over 200. I think he'll have 2 passing touchdowns. We'll have a rushing touchdown, of course, and we'll get a field goal in there. And I think I like that running back the Seahawks got. I think he'll get a touchdown, and I think Sam Darnold he's good for a touchdown at least. But it's not gonna be a good game for him overall. And then we go to week 3. Week 3 against the Patriots. The Patriots are one of my buddies I went to college with. Ah man, if you're watching this, I know it sucks to be a Patriots fan right now, but I will say they're making good moves. They had a I'd say a pretty strong draft this year. Drake May, he'll be going into his 2nd year as a Patriot. I think they got Mike Vrabel over there calling the shots now, which is good for them. Draft some linemen. Defense is going to definitely need some work. I know they signed someone. I can't remember. They did some work in free agency too. It's an interesting look. It's an interesting situation. I think they'll do better than last year, but they're nowhere near getting over the hump. It's going to be a rude awakening for them week 3. Yeah, Steelers are going to come in there and handle business. I think our defense is just going to completely dominate Drake May. He's going to be looking like it's his first time on the field. He's going to look like he's never thrown a snap in his life. Yeah, I don't got him storing a touchdown. I just can't see it. 24-9 Steelers W easily. You probably could have guessed that one, honestly. What can I say? Pittsburgh, another week of Aaron Rodgers sort of getting used to the receivers, rushing. I think our running back, I think Caleb Johnson and Jalen Warren are going to have a field day. Also, all of this depends on our offensive line, too. They were horrible last year. Our tackles were embarrassing, to say the least. But I think it's going to be they're going to take a step. Zach Frazier, oh, my God, the anchor in the middle at center. He's a dog. So I think that our rushing, at this point in the season, they better be pretty impressive. They honestly need to be. So, yeah, I got offense really opening in the form, scoring 24 again here. It's the Patriots. So let's go 2 Aaron Rodgers passing touchdowns, another rushing touchdown, another field goal. 3 field goals for the Patriots. They're not going to have a lot and that's really being generous, really, with our defense. Week 4, got the Vikings. This one I really had to think on. That pass rush of the Vikings is lethal. I know they were at least top 5, maybe top 10. I think top 5, honestly, in pass rush. The sacks that they get, pause. But the sacks that defense can just cause havoc in the backfield. I think that's going to I think our line's probably going to get exposed over there in Ireland at 9:30 a.m. But history just sometimes doesn't lie, and Mike Tomlin does great against rookie QBs, and J.J. McCarthy is basically going to be a rookie. I think it's going to be a rough game for J.J. McCarthy. I think he's going to be on the dirt a lot, on the turf, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be a rough game for him. Don't see J.J. McCarthy getting past this defense, so we're going to go a W in for those people in Ireland. It'll be close. They'll be competitive. I think it's going to be a rough start. But I believe our running game is going to open the door for our passing game eventually. And we'll get going. We'll probably start out with a field goal in the first quarter and we'll get going. I got a 17-10 win over the Vikings in Ireland. Given those Irish a show. I was trying to think of it'd be a good game though. Week 5 is the bye. So we're going straight into week 6, and this will be the last my last correct prediction of the evening here. Got the Browns coming to the Steelers, obvious W if you ask me. Any person that watches the AFC North knows that this game is not going to be a competition. Browns can't even figure out who they want at QB. You got 4 QBs. Kenny, at this point in the offseason, right now it's July, I think it's July 10th. I don't even know, man. But yeah, it's July 10th when I'm making this. Browns have 4 QBs on their active roster. Who's even gonna? Is it gonna be Kenny Pickett? Is it gonna be Joe Flacco? Even maybe I'm a little scared of Joe Flacco, but then their receivers on this group, and even their rushing game. Nick Chubb's out. I don't even know who their running back is. It's gonna be a dumpster fire for them. It's gonna be a bad year. Myles Garrett is definitely going to have cause some issues for Aaron Rodgers, most definitely. He's probably going to destroy our tackles, which, he does to any team. But I think he's definitely going to expose some of our tackles. It's going to be – I put obvious just because their offense is going to be so bad. Like, they're going to kick 2 field goals. That'd be good for them. I mean, they'll be struggling this game. I will say that against our defense, that's not gonna happen. But I think the biggest question is their quarterback. Like, who's gonna be throwing the ball? And I just think the Steelers own the Browns, man. Why am I even explaining this? They're gonna lose. But yep. So week 1 through 4. Let me go over here. Week 1 through 4. 1 through 6 games, whatever. Week 1 through 6, we are 5-0 over in Pittsburgh. We'll be feeling good. We'll see. I won't, spoil anything, but I think the next 6 weeks might be a little different. But we're gonna have a great start to this year. I think the start of our schedule is pretty easy. Vikings are the only ones where I might get it wrong. Seahawks are not gonna. I just don't. So yeah, 5-0 through week 6. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna be a good year for us. But you'll see as well. Who knows? Who knows what I'm gonna predict? But all right. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next prediction, weeks 7 through 12 coming up next. 7 through 12. But all right. Thank you, man. I'll talk to y'all soon. I'm out.